that set?
Mm, no, it didn't work.
I had paused it. Oh, there we go. I think it's live. Let's sit.
That's okay. If you're recording, that's good.
Yeah. Is it not coming through for you?
No.
Okay, huh. My little red light is, well, hang on.
Yeah, it shows recording in the top left. So
Yeah. Okay. We'll just go with that. Thanks. So we'll start this morning in a seated position. Just for a few minutes to bring ourselves to center, propping hips with support. And gently coming into the day, this increase in light that is happening in little tiny increments. Return of the sun as the earth tilts itself back in direction of the light. Let the lower body be heavy, feeling the bones, structure of the seat. Gently lifting the chest and the rib cage up. Shoulder blades release down and back and plant themselves on the back plane of the body. On an out breath, let the chin fall down toward collarbone. On an inhalation, gently roll right ear to right shoulder and breathe into the left side of the neck. Breathing out, allow the chin to return back to collarbone. And breathing in, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, return chin back down to collarbone. And on an inhale, gently lift the head. And bring awareness to the crown chakra, the many-petaled lotus, our connection to the sky, clouds, planets, stars, sun, and moon. And gently open to that cosmology, that energy of the cosmos. Imagine that energy gently pours into the crown chakra and flows all the way down through Sushumna Nadi, connecting with the root, the base, that place of radical potential to shift in every breath, in every moment. And feel the root chakra, deep red color, its grounded connection to the earth, rock, solidity, time. Let the belly soften as the breath deepens. Eyes either closed or focus gently on a point, a drishti. And feel that tension of holding the gaze in both the inner world and the outer landscape. the potential for shift with a steadiness of internal gaze, internal strength, and a move into group energy and the energy of all things of which we are a part. And feeling that connection deeply. Let the breath deepen. Take several rounds here in silence, feeling that inner and outer connectivity. Sky and earth, and how our body and our being holds both. Taking one deep, long exhalation, gently allow the eyes to open and shift the body so that it flows forward toward the ground into an easy bow. Drawing navel gently spine-wise. Extending and breathing beneath the scapulas. Grounding and releasing energy through pelvis and top of each femur bone. On an inhalation, flow right out of the seat into table pose. And gently start easy cat-cow, Marjariasan. Greeting the day. Shifting from dream state to waking. Uniting breath and movement. Simple vinyasa. And awakening all parts of the spine. One breath per movement. Nice, easy flow. And then as you're ready, come back to neutral position of table and take some nice big hip circles. Let the shoulders get into it, bend the elbows, and drop the head and swing it around. Let the breath warm the body. Let the joints soften into the day. Come into the body from sleep. Explore and check. And feel what it is in this particular moment. And then gently rock the hips forward toward the hands and then come and sit them back onto the heels. Curl the toes under. Just take some easy rocking forward and back. Ground with the hands and start to spread the fingers. Prepare the hands to take weight. Pressing down more strongly with first finger and thumb. And then as you're ready, coming back to the neutral position of table, let the toes curl under and on an out breath, release, shins away from the floor. And gently hold here. And then as you're ready on an exhale, draw the hips back. Drop the crown of the head and lift into easy dog. Keep the elbows soft, knees soft here. Breathe into that whole extension through the spine. Open the jaw, make some faces, close the eyes really tightly, then open them wide. Shift the hips side to side. Release heels to ground. And gently come into the structure of the pose. Checking hands for alignment and grounding. Pressure away from the outside edge of the wrist. And then on an exhale, let the feet and the hands step together. Come into an easy, gentle fold. Let the knees bend. Feel the torso release like water over the legs. And ground down, ball mound of first big toe, and let all the other toes spread out from there. Draw the navel in with each exhale. Feel the torso gently release more toward the ground. Feel that pulsation of breath through the whole upper carriage of the body. And then let the knees bend. Keep the feet at hip width apart and gently roll up through standing. Draw the arms up into Urdhva Hastasana and then gently dive out. Exhale into the fold. We'll take that twice more. Gently roll up, vertebra by vertebra, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, and then exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Last time, bending the knees, rolling up, Urdhva Hastasana, extend. First two fingers of the right hand, forefinger and thumb, grab the left wrist and press up toward the ceiling. And then on an exhale, gently take arm over to one side, breathing, nice. Inhale back to center line. Take hold of the opposite wrist and exhale, opposite side. Nice. On an in-breath, come back to the center line. Sorry. Okay, you're all still there. That's good. Having a little, not quite sure what's happening, but my screen just went out. So you're back. Okay, so up and extending. And then on an exhale, come back down through the center. Take the feet hip width apart. Bend the knees and come into an easy bounce. Do a little lymph building, let the joints be nice and easy and free. You can get the head into it. Not a jump, but just an easy bounce. And turn around in a circle. And then get the hands in, just release the wrists. Come into the body. Deepen the breath. Give the shoulders a shake. And then as you're ready, start a nice easy swing. So on an in-breath, we'll come up with the arms, and on an exhale, you can exhale through the mouth down. So in through the nose, coming up, and exhaling down. Really releasing, breathing in. Greeting this day, which is much lighter somehow in the morning than it has been. A big shift. And then inhale back up. Slowly let the arms release down. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Draw the feet, heels together. Let the eyes close or soft focus and gently feel that connection to the ground and the little shifts that the body is making here. Anchor with the earth through the feet, legs. Anchor with the sky through the crown chakra. And on an in-breath, draw the arms up for Surya Namaskara A. Taking a nice gentle start, exhaling into the forward fold. Inhale to gaze up, feel the back extend nice and long. Exhale back to plank, draw shoulders forward, chest through. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale back down, curl the toes under. Lift into downward facing dog. Nice deep steady breath. Simply check the alignment, hands, backs of knees soft, little micro bend in the elbow, head released. Feel the places in the spine that want to elongate. Check that the navel is drawn in spine-wise. And on an exhalation, step feet to hands. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale, release into the forward fold. Dive out to rise up, drawing navel to spine. And exhale back. Equal standing, Samastheta. Nice. On an in-breath, second round. Exhale, diving out, soft through the knees, release to the floor. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale back to plank, either coming through Chaturanga Dandasana and up dog or through cobra. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Deep, steady, even breath. Hands spreading. Body waking to the day. Coming into the body from the world of sleep and dreams. The end of the next exhalation, stepping feet to hands. Inhale to gaze up. Exhale, release into the fold. Inhale, dive out to rise up. Reaching, and then exhale through. Let's take one more greeting of the sun on the inhale. Exhaling out. Inhaling up and feeling alignment in every move. Breath linking to body movement. From up dog or cobra, exhaling back. Downward facing dog. Or child's pose or forward fold. If you have any shoulder sensitivity or back sensitivity, if downward dog does not feel good for any reason, take whatever pose would. Child's is nice. It has the same extension of spine. Let your practice be what the body needs today. The end of the next exhale, stepping feet to hands. Inhale again to gaze up. Exhale, release into the fold. Inhale, dive out to rise up. And then exhale back to Samasthiti. We'll take 2 Surya Namaskara beads. So on an in-breath, coming into Utkatasana. Deep exhale back into the fold. Inhaling up, greet the sun. Exhale back to plank. Release again, either cobra or up dog. Whatever variation of the salutation works. From down dog on an inhale, turn the left foot out, step through with the right into the lunge, rising up for warrior one. Nice long reach to the ground. Exhale. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale back, toes curl under. Down dog. Anchor right foot this time, step forward left. Reach to the sky. Nice exhale. Your plank. Up into cobra or dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Feel the breath extending itself. Remember, this can be child's pose. Soften the knees, let the spine extend. The pose about the spine. Backs of legs are engaged, but it's not a hamstring stretch or an opening for the hamstrings, primarily. Primary focus is extension of spine, so let the pelvis lift. Let the crown of the head release. And on an exhalation, stepping feet to hands. Inhale to gaze up. Soft knees, exhaling into the fold. And then as you're ready, draw the knees together. Coming up, Utkatasana. And then inhale up. And exhale down. Samasthiti. We'll take one more half B on the inhale up. Exhale into the fold. Inhale, breathing up. Exhalation, back to plank. Inhale, cobra or dog. Exhale again, curl toes under. Downward facing dog. Turning left foot out. Stepping through with right. And hold here. So rising up, warrior one. Drawing front hip crease in. Lifting up with the ribs. Opening the chest. Feeling fullness of breath. On an exhale, release back down. Flow through. Exhaling back to dog. Turning out to anchor right foot. Stepping through left. And rising up. And hold here. Feel the shoulder blades release down. Feel the strength of the gaze forward. Maybe come more deeply into the lunge without losing the lift. On an exhale, let the arms release. Extend out. Last plank. Up dog. Exhaling back. Easy downward dog, and this time, gently walk it out. Little cat steps, lifting the hands and the feet. Let the crown of the head drop. Slide the right foot toward the center, toward the left. On an exhale, three-legged dog. Lift the left leg. Breathe. Feel the body waking. You can bend the knee if you like and gaze at your toes over the right shoulder. Exhale down. And then shift to the second side. So an inhale to lift right leg this time. Press the floor away. Bend the top knee, gaze over left shoulder at the toes. Lift the leg. Release it to the ground. Take the knees wide and come into pose of a child. Let the hips release to the heels. Let the head drop through the upper arms. Gently rotate inward the upper arm bones. Reach and extend gently with the fingers. Draw the navel in. And soften into the ground. Working with the Ujjayi Pranayama, on an inhale, come back up through table. Curl the toes under. Gently lift, extend long. And then walk the feet and the hands together. Take the feet hip width apart. Soften the knees again. Release into Padangusthasana. First two fingers and thumb encircle each large toe. Shake the head out, maybe open the mouth again. And take some deep breaths through the nose and exhales through the mouth. Easy forward fold. Checking the back. Letting Uddiyana Bandha, that drawing in toward the spine with the navel, provide a protection for the lumbar spine. And very slowly on an inhalation, gently roll up to standing. Ground the ball mounds of each large toe. Inhale up, open to the sky. Exhale back, Samastitihi. Nice. And then take the legs nice and wide. Open into five-pointed star. Yeah, nice. And feel that opening by drawing the shoulder blades together. Release the lower part of the pelvis, coccyx and sacrum, down toward the ground. Draw the navel in. If you like, you can take the gaze up, keeping integrity in the neck. And then turn as you're ready for Udapita Trikonasana. Right toes out, kicking left heel back, and extend nice and long with the reach. Letting the hand drop where it will and when it feels ready. Rising up, stacking shoulders, gazing straight ahead or gazing up. Yeah, beautiful. Deep, steady, even breath. Nice. On an inhalation, we'll rise up halfway. So let the lower arm come up so it's about parallel with the floor, reaching out. Top arm is going to extend over toward it. Draw the navel in, working through abdominals. Extend through the upper body. Nice, yeah. And then on an in-breath, rise up. Open back into five-pointed star. Draw the scapulas together, lift the chest. And then exhale, left toes turn, right heel kicks out. Reach long, second side. Let the hand fall where it will. Stack the shoulders. Nice. Yeah, really feel that opening. Let the body release any holding. Move through little bits of tension. Coming on to midwinter. Let a little light and sun and opening come in. Nice. Same thing this side. As you come up, parallel to the floor, the lower arm. Let the top arm release over. Draw the navel in, really working with the core. Engage. And then on an in-breath, rise up. Let both feet, toes come forward. Open again into five-pointed star. This time drawing the arms back. Interlace. Fingers, exhale. Soft knees, navel to spine, forward fold, wide-legged. And work as you like, gently. Opening through the scapulas. This is a place to feel extension through the back of the thighs, keeping a micro bend in the backs of the knees. Navel to spine. And keeping that as gentle, that Uddiyana Bandha, as it can be, and still be effective. On an exhale, release the hands. Extend the gaze up halfway. Slide left hand to the center. Let it ground, and maybe it wants to come to a block. So you can do that or come up on the fingers. Wherever it feels like you keep that extension of the body forward. Soft backs of knees. Right hand to right hip. And feel the hip creases draw in toward the pelvis. Slide the right hand around for the bind. So palm up over the back, reach toward top of left thigh, turn the gaze toward the right leg, draw crown chakra forward, draw the pelvis back, move into that elongated twist, feel the opening, feel extension in the backs of the thighs. Yeah, nice. On an exhale, same pose, second side, anchor this time with the right hand. Take the left hand to the left hip crease and draw it back. Feel that hip crease move right into the pelvis, both sides. Slip the left hand palm facing up across the back. Reach toward opposite thigh, top, and then turn. Nice deep extension, open, release, and breathe. On an exhale, let the hand that's binding come back to the ground. Toe heel the feet a little bit closer together and then extend the toes toward the corners of the mat. Draw the energy up as the body comes to standing. Open out for goddess pose, fierce pose. Come into cactus arms, spread the fingers, release down, drawing the knees out over the toes. Yeah, nice. Navel draws in. Let's take 3 lion's breaths here. So in an in-breath, we'll breathe in through the nose. Exhale, tongue comes out, eyes cross. On an inhale together through the nose. Again, close up the face, eyes, and then bring the face into a nice soft release. Inhale up to straight leg, open the arms up, reach, and then exhale down. Samastadahi, good. 2 rounds of breath here. Let the eyes close. Feel the prana generated through the flow of the movement, the asanas. And notice what it feels like moving through the limbs of the body, through the torso, breath, reconnect, sky, and earth. Feel the body as that conduit. Take the legs out a little bit wider and turn once again, right toes out. Kick left heel out and come into the lunge with the right leg. Preparing for open extended side angle, extend the arms out. Let the forearm come to the top of the bent leg, reach up. You can keep the pose here, gazing up or extend. Arm overhead. Nice deep steady breath. On an exhalation, we're going to revolve the pose. You may want to move a block to the inside of the right foot to take the hand as it comes down. Curl the back toes on the left foot under, straight leg under. Extend left arm down. Draw inward with the right hip crease toward the pelvis. Revolve right hand to hip. The shoulder feels okay. Inhale up and lift. Nice. On an exhale, top hand comes down to the floor. Come into nice opening through the hips, high lunge. And just work this pose here. Keeping the hands anchored on either side of the foot. You can draw the back heel back. Gaze forward and breathe. And then on an exhalation, turn back into wide-legged forward fold. Soften the knees. Release down into the fold. Palms in between the feet. Deep exhale, crown of head reaches toward the ground. Nice, easy breath. Feeling the spine, with each exhale, reach more toward the ground. And then on an inhale, look up, long spine. Exhale, soft through the knees. Rise up, open into 5-pointed star. Draw the scapulas together, feel the chest open. And then on the exhale, left toes are going to come into straight line, kick out the right heel, come into that lunge on the left side, and then left forearm to the top of the left thigh. Reach up, either staying here or Palm down, extending the arm. Open, extended side angle. Nice, yeah. Breathing. Opening, grounding the outside edge of the back foot. Nice. And then as you're ready, turning, again, you may want to put a block right next to the left foot so that the right hand can land there. Turn toward that bent leg. Draw left hip crease in. Revolve. Hand to hip, or let it lift. And an exhale, top arm comes down. Come back into the high lunge. Hands, feet connected to the ground. Back heel releases back. Front heel, front knee releases forward. Open. Hips. And then on an exhale, turning one more time, wide-legged forward fold. Soft knees, whatever variation you like here. Maybe the heels lift, fingertips slide under, hands reach through the legs. Check the feet for nice grounded ball mounds, toes that are spread. And as you're ready, on an inhale, extend nice and long. And you can draw the feet together here. Come into an easy down dog or child's pose, or flow through the vinyasa. And then on an exhalation, as you're ready, come into plank. Feel that strength. Press the floor away and release, elbows bending right near the rib cage, navel to spine, slowly all the way to the floor. Extend the arms forward, curl the toes under and reach back with the heels. Ground forehead to the earth. Breathe deeply into the undersides of the scapulas, the back ribs, and the entire back spine. Feel the intercostal muscles in between each of the ribs vertically expand. Give the lungs all the capacity they can have here. Open the back. And then soften the front to the ground. Feel the body meet the earth. Feel the earth receive it. And then on an in-breath, come up to Sphinx. Draw the arms back toward the body, so onto the forearms, shoulder width apart, spreading fingers, releasing collarbone down, drawing forward with the sternum. Feel the scapulas on the back. And gaze toward the third eye or straight ahead, or close the eyes. Draw gluteal muscles together for any sensitivity in the lower back. Open the spine. Ground the legs. Feel the prana moving. with breath. Note what it feels like inside while holding that collective energy outside. Let the body be that bridge, that tune. On an exhale, let the top of the body release down. Take the right ear to the ground, hands to the sides. Bend the knees and shift side to side to release the spine, or if there's something, if you'd like to come into child's, whatever to release the back. And always take whatever feels good here, any pose. Not do what I'm suggesting. Let the practice be what it needs to be to start the day. Release the legs down. You can shift the hips side to side here, just to keep the spine nice and fluid. And then draw the legs together. We'll take a round of Shalabhasana, locust pose. So feel the body grow nice and long. You can curl the toes under and draw the heels away. Use the crown chakra to draw the head and torso forward. As you're ready, in an in-breath, lift head, chest, arms, and legs. Yeah. Nice. Again, working the buttock muscles together to protect low spine. And an in-breath, lift one more time. Nice, yeah. And then exhale, take the knees wide to the edges of the mat. Draw the body back and rock. Progressive flow into child's pose. Release hips to heels. Draw forward toward the hands. And then come back into pose of the child. Extend long. On an in-breath, come back into table pose. Inhale, left arm out. Bend right elbow and slide the left arm through, palm up, left ear to the ground. Deep, steady, even breath. Softening now. Deepening the breath as the intentional movement slows. Feel the open palm as a little receptacle, cup for prana. On the in-breath, coming back to center line. Exhale here. Inhale, out, right arm this time. Slide it through the bent left arm, right ear to the ground. Hips lift. As much of the arm and shoulder as possible meeting the earth. Navel comes in spine-wise. On an inhalation, drawing back to table pose. And however you'd like to get down onto your back, so the toes can curl under, you can lift into dog, you can take a vinyasa, you can spinal rock, you can vinyasa, then spinal rock, whatever would feel good. And take your time. If you've done a little spinal rocking, let the hips release into the hands. Keep the legs parallel to the floor. Easy plow. Let the breath deepen as it slows. Gently draw the chin down toward the collarbone. Feel the bones of the neck elongate, and then release the hands vertebra by vertebra. Let the spine come down. Take the legs wide, arms out to a T. On an exhale, let the knees drop to the left. Release right knee as close to the ground as it will come. Opening top of right thigh and IT band, iliotibial band. Nice outside band of the upper leg that connects tibia bone to pelvis. Breathe the knees down. You can capture them in blocks. On an in-breath, come back to center line. Exhale, shift to the opposite side. This time, left knee reaches toward the ground. Left leg opens and extends. Full lungs on the inhale. Easy, soft lungs on the exhale. In an inhalation, draw the knees back to center line. And then we'll take the passive pigeon. So let the knees bend and align knee with hip. Lower leg is parallel to the floor. Arms can be however you like, at a T or cactus to start, or just simply by the side. Let the right ankle cross over the left thigh, right up near the knee. Into that triangle that's created in between the legs, slide the right hand. Work to interlace right at the top of the left shin. Release the head. And then feel that opening in the right outside hip, back of hip. You can press the right knee away from the body and use the hands to draw left shin toward the body, opening as much as you like and controlling the opening on the right side of the hip with that tension and that play with right knee and the drawing in of the hands. Feel the spine on the ground. Breathe and soften. See if there's any place in the right leg that can be released so that the sensation can be targeted in the back of the thigh, right up near the top, outside of hip. If you're ready on an exhale, release. Take the arms out to the side and just shift to release the legs side to side. Again, feeling extension through the torso as you do. And then draw the knees back up, parallel with the lower legs to the earth. And this time, cross left ankle over the top of the right leg. Slide the left hand through that triangle. Release back with the head. See how this side feels. Is it different? What are its qualities? Easy breath. And again, that tension, that play with pressing the left knee gently away from the body, drawing with the pressure of the hands, the right knee in. So controlling how much opening we give the outer hip on the bent leg. And an exhalation, let the legs release. Feet onto the floor and shift side to side. Gently draw, knees in toward the chest. Roll around on the low spine, Apanasana. Extend the arms out, palms up. Lift the legs. Imagine there's a wall behind them. And just let them be free in the air. And take some ankle circles if you like, pointing and flexing. And let the eyes close as the legs separate and just gently shift in rocking side to side, or you can take blissful baby if you like, just reaching right up through the center of the legs, taking hold of the inner arch. Whatever would feel good. On an inhalation, draw the legs back together. Feel the weight release from the feet. Exhale, bend the knees. Slide the legs out so they're nice and long. Take a nice big stretch, arms overhead. Take the hands next to the side of the body, palms facing up. Take a little tiny brief Shavasana. Softening the face, opening the crown chakra. Feeling that energy from the outer world pour in. Let it illuminate, restore, and ground. Drop the weight of the arms and the pelvis, the legs, and the feet. Check for any holding and let it release fully. Taking a deep inhale as you're ready, turn the body to one side, easy fetal position. Gently, easily, eyes closed, press up to the seat. Find that inner and outer point of connectivity. Maybe making an intention for the day to keep one part of the inner eye on the interior landscape, an awareness of feeling and thought. As we move through the outer world and engage with all that is a part of, but also outside of us. On an exhale, letting the palms draw together. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings be happy and at peace. Shanti namaste. Om. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Feeling midwinter.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Have an awesome weekend.
Anne. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you.
And can you stay on for a minute and I can?
Totally. Yeah, I totally can. Thank you. I think I'll just not hit recording next time.
I'm not sure if that was